Hello and welcome to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for a Ford Ecosport ST Line X walk around video. But before we did get started with the walk around, if you're enjoying our content, hit on the subscribe button and never miss a moment of our content ever again. This here is a Desert Island Blue Ford Ecosport ST Line X, featuring the 3-cylinder 1 litre EcoBoost engine, which produces 125 PS of power. That 125 PS of power is then transmitted through a 6-speed manual gearbox. We are registered on a 72 registration, meaning we're taking Ford warranty with us till November 2025. The vehicle itself is just under 6,000 miles, but like always, I'll get the exact number once we're on the dash in a moment. So sit pretty and let me walk you around this beautiful Desert Island Blue Ford Ecosport. So like always, we're going to begin at the near side front bumper, and I'm going to reach into my pocket for the remote central locking key. There she is in all of glory, and we can click on the unlock button, and that is going to wake up the daytime running lamps. Daytime running lamps give you the ultimate visibility no matter the lighting condition, so you're always going to be seen. A quick disclaimer, they could appear to be flashing in your video simply because the frequency in which my camera records at. But let me assure you, they're not flashing. They just give you good visibility no matter the lighting condition. So inside there we have some lovely LED headlights also, and below that we have the indicators and front fog lamps. I love the colourway of this vehicle with the Desert Island Blue and the gloss black front grille as well, and the black trims at the bottom really does stand out on the vehicle. This vehicle has a very strong driver assistance pack, and I shall cover that in a second. Moving around the front of the vehicle, we eventually get to the beautiful, I think they're 17 inches, ladies and gentlemen, 17-inch alloy wheels in the Y-spoke design, and they are in a magnetic grey colour with silver painted brake calipers just at the front there. The tyres fitted to this vehicle are the Pirelli Climate tyres, I believe. Pirelli tyres, but they're, as you say, in fantastic condition as well. I'm just going to draw your attention north quickly because we have some sensors to cover on this vehicle. That one just there is a light sensor, so as the sun goes down and the moon comes up, your lights are going to come on automatically. Further north at the top of the windscreen there, I do apologise about the reflections, but the one there is a traffic speed sign recognition camera. So as you go past a speed sign, that will be displayed on your dashboard. And that can work in accordance with the intelligent speed limiter. So if you have your speed limiter set, as you go past a different speed sign, it will change your limiter according to that sign. Above that, to the right hand side, we have a light sensor. That is for the automated headlights, and the one to the left hand side is a rain sensor. So when it starts raining, the automatic wipers come on. Coming back down to earth now, we'll start to look around the body, and we have another little bit of specification to cover on the driver's door. So if I just take you to half zoom quickly, we have 3 lines there, so that signifies we have keyless entry. So a tap behind the door handle will unlock the vehicle, and a tap back on those 3 lines will then lock the vehicle. Please note we have power folding and heated door mirrors, so they're going to defrost and get loose of condensation nice and quickly. The keyless entry system will time out after about 20-30 seconds, so to actually ensure that it's only you getting inside the vehicle. But it's a very convenient system if you had your hands full with babies or shopping, and it's nice and easy to gain entry to the vehicle. So again, referring back to that 2-way colour scheme in the vehicle, we have the black painted roof bars, and we have rear privacy glass, giving that 2-way colour scheme. This stage of the video, I'm going to stand at the offside rear of the vehicle, get the camera nice and high and nice and acute to it, and what I'm going to do is just shimmy the camera nice and slowly down the offside of the body, hopefully displaying to you how beautiful all of the panels are. There you are, you can see the keyless entry just locked the vehicle again, so I'd have to use the key to get into the rear. Now we can link that round to the offside rear wheel, and again another beautiful Pirelli tyre and a Y-spoke design. Rear drums on this one for anyone's interested. A quick lesson of rear drums: they're ultra efficient and they're low maintenance because they're self-adjusting, so you won't have to maintain or do any kind of maintenance work to your rear brakes in a very long time. And they're a perfect brake for this kind of size and weight of vehicle, again because they're giving you very low maintenance cost. Coming around the rear of the vehicle, we can see rear parking sensors, which are complemented beautifully with a high definition reversing camera. We'll have a look inside the tailgate in just a second, but before we do, we're going to give the near side the exact same treatment. So starting nice and high, we're going to just gently rock the camera down the near side, showing just how beautiful all of these panels are. Then we can link that to the near side rear wheel, like so, and give you a good look at that. Now we can follow all the way to the near side front wheel. Some beautiful 17-inch alloy wheels. Okay, so that's the exterior walked around. Let's now have a look inside the tailgate. So we have this is a bit different on the Ecosport. It's one of the party pieces of this vehicle, and I personally really like it. So if you do go front into spaces, this is a very convenient system for you, because the door opens in a horizontal manner. So regular, vertical, Ecosport, horizontal, if that makes sense. So you have that nice large tailgate that opens up in a horizontal manner, so if you go forward into spaces, it'll be nice and easy to load your vehicle. Have a built-in tornado cover just above that, and just below this lovely little boot liner is a tyre sealant and compressor kit to get you out of trouble if needed. Very safe to use, and I actually prefer those to space savers some of the time, because if you have like a punch or a nail or a screw, they're easy to repair. The Ecosport does boast a very large volume rear boot space. You can see, because it's taller, you get more volume upwards, so suitcases and things such as that fit in there perfectly. So that is inside the tailgate on this lovely Ecosport. Now we can move around to the rear. So like I've previously referred to, the vehicle has locked itself once again, so I'm going to need to reach for the key and find the unlock button. And that's the lock. Let's try that one. Okay, so let's start to digest the interior of this lovely Ecosport. So starting with the door cards, we have a hard wearing plastic, and that continues down to the bottom. We have 4 electric windows, so you get a window control on every door card. Spinning the camera around now, the interior on this beautiful ST Line X is half leather, half suede, and it's all defined by this beautiful red ST line stitching all the way around. It's a perforated suede, so it's nice and breathable, very robust, very strong, and it's going to last you the test of time. If you're carrying those smaller humans of the world, you may require an ISOFIX in seat, so they give you one on the left hand rear and equally on the right hand rear. Yes, you do get more legroom than that. I've just been taking my photographs of the vehicle, and in order to not get my knees in the steering wheel shot, I pushed the chair backwards, and I forgot to put it forward once more. So obviously that is all the way back. You still got plenty of legroom, but that is the seat in its furthest back position. Thought I'll just say that. Okay, inside the driver's area. This comes with the ever beautiful B&O sound system, and that is including speakers all the way around. I think it's 10 individual B&O speakers. I think that's 575 watts of audible power. Fantastic. So if you're into audio, we have a fantastic sound system. Equally on the driver's door card, we have all 4 window controls. We have the power mirror function, and also the folding function, with the child lock for the rear windows there as well. Interior locking can be found just next to the door handle. Spinning the camera around now, you can see what I'm talking about. That seat is very far back. It's a manually controlled seat, so we have a rear tilt, a height adjustment, and a forward lumbar support there as well. The forward and backwards is on a rail just to the bottom left hand side of the seat. But again, we have some beautiful leather and some suede with some really lovely red stitching, setting it all apart. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle now. You're going to hear a little bit of distortion on my microphone, so please just bear with me for a second. Okay, thanks for your patience. So now inside the Ecosport, being a manual vehicle, depress the clutch pedal, and on the engine start stop button, the light goes green. So one click of that, and that will gain us power to the vehicle. So to begin the interior tour, I'm going to be showing you around the dash. So to do that, I'm going to be using left hand side in this one, the return, the OK, the arrows, and the menu button on the left hand side of the steering wheel. Before we do the digital display part, we're just going to do the analog dials. So the bottom left is an RPM times 1000, and just like on cue, the fuel light comes on. I'll sort my microphone out. I do apologise for a second. There we are. So RPM gauge to the left hand side. The bottom menu, we have a coolant temperature sensor and a fuel gauge. And to the right hand side is the analog speedo, so miles per hour around the outside with kilometres an hour in the middle. Just below that is the handbrake warning sign, and this leads us nicely to talk about the middle screen. So if I just go to 2x zoom, whoa, my apologies there. That just got a bit hectic very quickly. Right, sorry, my camera skills are not very good today, clearly. So we're going to begin on this page here, which is effectively the settings page. So I click into the menu screen, will open up all your different possible settings. For this instance, I'm going to come down to driver assistance, because this vehicle is fitted with a lovely driver assistance pack, including pre-collision assist. We have the traffic sign recognition software, hill start assist, we have the speed limiter, which I referred to earlier is the intelligent speed limiter, and finally the rear park pilot. If we were to come out of there once more, down into vehicle settings, in there we have all different vehicle settings, and there we can go into, for example, your lighting, which is your headlamp delay. We can go down now to mirrors, where you can see your auto folding mirror function, and down we've got the passenger airbag, and we also have your windows, which is your global open and global close. If you don't know what that is, you hold down the unlock button or the lock button, and in turn it will open or shut all of the windows. In wipers, I'll just click the wrong button, but in wipers, that is where the automatic wiper function is. Okay, to progress, we have the trip computer 1, we have my view. So in my view, you can adjust what you'd like to see on the screen, whether it's a digital speedo, fuel economy, trip computers, calm screen, or any of the above. Down once more, and this into the driver assistance pack itself. But this is the screen where the cruise control will be set. So as you see, I've just clicked the button, so you have the set speed at the bottom of the screen there. A couple of other things to digest on the screen we're looking at. Bottom right is where the speed signs are replicated. Then we have the, obviously, top right is the ambient air temperature. Top left is the odometer. So this vehicle has done 5,847.1 miles. So that is a quick tour around the driver display. Zooming out once again now to look at the right hand side of the steering wheel. This is a cluster regarding your media. So volume minus, a previous, a next, a pick up and decline phone call, and in the middle is the voice command button, which I shall come back to in a minute. The left hand side of this cluster, again, are the arrows controlling the digital driver display ahead of you, and at the bottom of the steering wheel is where you'll find all of the cruise control buttons. It's very easy to resume, cancel, set your speed to the left hand side. Speed limiter is found here, and this takes it on and off of standby. But don't forget, if you're always in control of the cruise control, so if you're not using it already, give it a go, because it's fantastic for your MPG. Some people get a bit anxious because they don't feel like they're in control of it. One tap of the brake pedal, you are fully in control of the system again. So get using it, it's very nice indeed. Progressing the video into the central reservation. If you know me, you know I'm a cup holder fanatic, so you have adjustable cup holders there, so your coffee's not going to go flying in the morning. We have this, which is an old school handbrakes. There's a lot of electronic handbrakes going around, but because we have rear drums, we have a manual handbrake. Here is the selector for the sort of gear knob, if you like to call it, for the 6-speed manual box. It's nice and tall. It gives you a nice positive sensation as you're going through the gearbox, so it's a very sporty feeling. They used to call that bolt action, which I tend to agree with. I'm going to get a bit nerdy now. Down there, that's a 12-volt socket. Up there, that is a USB-A socket, which is going to be used for a lot of your data transfer, so Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Your USB-A will deliver you 2.1 amps of charging. Fast enough. Now this one here is a USB-C, so this is what you'll find on all of your new iPhones. USB-C, that is a fast charger. That takes you up to about 5 amps of charging. Above those are the buttons and controls for the heating, ventilation and air conditioning. So the left hand side we have fan speed, the right hand side is temperature, which you can just rock either way, and on the screen it gives you a digital readout. Being a beautiful Ford, we have an electronically heated front windscreen, so perfect for the winter months. Turn that on and off, it's going to defrost nice and quickly. Left hand side, different demist functions, automatic air conditioning. We have different flows of vents found in the middle. Air conditioning and recirculation is found to the right hand side. So what we're going to do now is give you a quick tour around this screen. So this is called a Sync 3.4 module. We know it's the updated one because we've got the dark blue band at the bottom of the screen. So what we're looking at now is effectively a home page. So if I just give you a quick tour and show you what we're looking at, we start off in audio, bottom left. In sources we have FM, DAB and Bluetooth audio. Come out of there once more and go into phone. This is where you can add your phone as a Bluetooth device. Bottom, middle is navigation. So I'll give you a quick demonstration of how this works. It could not be simpler. To type in a destination, for example, you'd like to come to Perkins Garages to look at this Ecosport. If you click on search, keyboard comes up straight away. You're going to need Charlie, Mike, 77, 6, Sierra, Alpha. Simple as that. Sierra response it is as well. To speak to the GPSs in the sky, then navigate your route straight here to Perkins Garages. I'm not going to click start because I'm here already, but if you did click start, don't forget you can have your directions appear on the screen ahead of you. Next, into mobile apps, where you can add a device and find mobile apps. And at the bottom right, we have all of the settings. So this is where you can adjust all the sound settings for the B&O sound system. So if you know what all this does, you can have a field day. We've got all your radio settings, navigation, and general bits and bobs. Down there we have the widget for the Apple CarPlay. So the screen is fully supportive of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, whichever software you have on your mobile phone. Plug it in using that USB-A port I previously showed you, and it will mirror your phone onto this screen here. So there's many advantages of that. Obviously you cannot be using your phone whilst driving. You'll get a fine and get some points, and no one wants that. But Apple CarPlay is perfectly legal. So plug your phone in and mirror your phone onto the screen and take advantage of all the apps you'd like to use but you can't use because you can't touch your phone. And that is thanks to the voice command. So I personally use an iPhone, so I get Siri. So when my Apple CarPlay is connected, I can use the voice command button on the steering wheel, and I can ask Siri to do anything I want it to. So whether it's make phone calls, set navigation, what's the weather like tomorrow, can you tell me the cricket score, or anything like that, but it makes it a nice hands-free system. In addition to that, we have a fantastic forward navigation as standard, but some people aren't in favour of that. Some people like using Waze, for example. That's the trend these days. People love using Waze. If that's one of you, you can use Waze from your phone, and it will be displayed on this screen. The same goes with Apple Maps or Google Maps as well. There's a quick demo of what we can do with that. Lastly, I'm just going to pop the vehicle into reverse to display this beautiful high definition reversing camera, twinned with the intermittent, that is twinned with the rear parking sensors that shall give you an intermittent beep that will increase in frequency as you get closer to the object. Oh, I'm running out of words. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you did have any more information required for your purchase, please do give us a call on 01376 550 899. If you enjoyed this video, drop us a like, subscribe, and I shall speak to you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.